That was Brendan Fraser as the heroic adventurer Rick O'Connell in The Mummy. Well, now the Oscar winner is taking us back in time again, this time to World War II. He stars as General Dwight D. Eisenhower in this new film. It's called Pressure. And it's about the tense 72 hours before the D-Day invasion as Allied forces grapple with the impossible choice of launching history's most dangerous seaborne invasion or risk losing the war. Take a look.
The weather on Monday is going to be fine. Just fine, sunny and beautiful.
Well, Colonel Crick had no right to speak on behalf of...
Wrong! Colonel Crick has every right to speak up if he thinks that will affect the outcome of the invasion.
Oh, Brendan, welcome back.
Thank you.
Welcome back. I want to talk about this. I just watched it yesterday. It really is fantastic. Seriously. Yeah, but we'll talk about that in a second. But first, we were just talking about the Indy 500. You were there this weekend. You were the honorary starter, waving that green flag. With the death of Kurt Busch, I would imagine that there was a different mood there in Indy over the weekend. Kyle Busch.
It was a solemn occasion for that reason, in some respects, but the fans were just overjoyed to be there. That platform's 108 feet above the starter line.
Yeah.
And you have one job.
Yeah.
Don't drop the green flag.
And you climbed it too. You did it.
I asked them if I could put it in my teeth or should I, and they said you could probably pull it off, but we don't recommend it.
Yeah.
Very narrow ladder to get up there. Thrilling. Best seat in the house, though.
Yeah. I'm glad you're there, and the tributes to Kyle Busch that continue to pour in. It really has just been overwhelming. Let's talk about this film. I don't want to describe it, I want to let you describe it, but safe to say it is sort of this love letter to, as odd as it may sound, a love letter to meteorology.
Indeed, this one's for the weathermen. I did not know that the invasion as planned for D-Day was Monday, June 5th, 1944, and it was delayed 2 weeks until the 18th. When the moon would cycle through, the tides would be the right height for the invasion to take place. But inclement weather the weekend before, the Friday, the Thursday, was brought to the Joint Chiefs of Staff by a meteorologist played by Andrew Scott, who stands his ground, speaks truth to power, like a boulder in a stream, and he tells them something they don't want to hear, which is there's going to be a storm on Monday. If you attack then, it will be a disaster. He came back to them and said, if you're going to, there's a lull in the storm tomorrow morning for only between 8 and 10 hours. If you're going to go then. That was Tuesday, June 6, 1944, what we know now to be D-Day. And the troops went at that time. It just redoubled my respect for them, knowing what they were going into, the kind of fight they had ahead of them. And the fact that this was a decision, that was a weather report that changed our history in so many ways, and the fight to defeat tyranny and fascism.
And it's a story that I knew nothing about until I saw the film, and I don't think it's a story that most people are probably familiar with as well. But we've seen movies about D-Day, we've seen General Eisenhower portrayed for a long time. Does that present unique challenges as an actor when you are playing a character who's been played so many times and telling a story that is so familiar?
Absolutely, and the challenge is always going to be there. How do you play a leader, a general, a king, an emperor? Well, Shakespeare figured that one out. It's the people around you who let the audience know the status of that individual, and it's the actor's job to put a human face on whoever he's playing.
What kind of research did you have to do?
Well, I read everything I could get my hands on. I read Ambrose.
Wow, look at the resemblance. It's a bit striking there.
That's what our director sold me with. Going, really? Me? And then he sent me photos. I went, okay, maybe I can see this. Right, so research. I spent time in the archives of the Imperial War Museum in London on South Bank. I had in my hands an actual copy of the playbook for Operation Overlord. It was the staples had rust in the corner of them. It was chilling. I naturally have seen all the films. I tried to pay attention in history class, but I did not know that the entire operation could have been derailed by a weather report. I also did not know that 6 weeks prior was an operation called Tiger. It was a joint
rehearsal.
An exercise, yes.
Dylan, our resident meteorologist, Dylan Dreyer, we've been talking about this film all morning. She's very excited. Your buddy Al Roker actually scheduled a viewing party for our weather unit. I think we may have a picture of Al. He posted this picture on social media.
Oh, that is so cool. Thank you, Al.
But we wanted you to feel at home. So Dylan, she offered to give us the forecast for D-Day. This is the actual forecast. Dylan's standing by.
It's a lot easier to give a forecast after the fact, right? But I mean, like, it's wild as a meteorologist not knowing this whole situation, to know that this was a part of history. But this was the setup back then. On June 5th, we had this monster storm that was just making low visibility. We had gusty winds. The surf was really churned up. And then this storm system was moving away. But on June 6th, there was just this brief moment. The weather was still not great, but it was good enough to move in there, because this storm pulled away before the next one moved in. And it was like 2 weeks after that the weather stayed pretty miserable. It's just fascinating to look back and see what actually happened.
Your meteorologist is timeless, by the way. A meteorologist for the ages there.
Well, this one is for you. And for Al, too.
Yeah. Well done. Well done, Brendan Fraser. Come back anytime.
Appreciate it.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. You can catch Pressure in theaters May 29th.
Hey, thanks for watching. And don't forget, you can catch the Today Show every morning on NBC, or take Today when you're on the go. Just follow the Today podcast on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or wherever you listen.